from Wave 3. This is Touchdown Friday Night. Sponsored by Subway, Hardee's, MST Awards, and KFC.
Welcome to Touchdown Friday Night. Tonight we introduce the newest member of our Wave 3 sports team, Mike Olmstead. And if he does a decent enough job tonight, we might even get him a shirt.
And you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to read exactly what you wrote into that teleprompter about 6 hours ago. Thanks, Kit. It's an honor and privilege to work with such an upstanding member of the broadcasting profession.
Okay,
we all know Bob is no longer here.
So far, give him a C. We kick off tonight, though, with a battle of two top 5 6A teams out at Mayo. Chris Wolf looking to stay perfect. His Bulldogs brought a 4-0 record into this one. Mayo up 7-0 at the half in the third X. Facing a third and fourth at Arch 31, Luke Brom keeps it himself. Good for 12 yards. 3 plays later, first and goal at the 6. Daquan Smith takes it 6 yards, 4-6. The extra point tied it at 7 with 2:10 left in the third. This one a defensive struggle. St. X took over with 3:12 left and 65 yards to cover. There I am working. 12 plays later, our KFC play of the game, UK-bound Dalen Hall scores from the 4. That was with 18 seconds left. Tigers escaped the doghouse. That Mayo defense played great tonight. Final 14-7, St. X. Here we go. Mark Sander and 2A number 6 DeSales hosting 6A number 7 Seneca, the Colts special teams coach. Former Trinity and U of L wideout Greg Brom, the Red Hawks, got on the board first in this one. U of L bound DeMarcus Smith up top. 34 yards to Jordan Bender. 7-0 Seneca. All DeMarcus did tonight was throw for 381 yards. After a second great return by Nicholas Bird, Garrett Light punches it in for the 2. We're all tied at 7. Next play from scrimmage. Smith again. He threw 5 touchdown passes. He ran for 1. That one 38 yards to Mike Llewellyn. Seneca escaped with a 40-34 win in overtime. The Red Hawks are 4-1.
All right, let's head over to the sunny side. 2003, the last time Floyd Central beat Jeffersonville. Highlanders hoping to snap that streak and extend another one. A perfect 8-0 at Ron Wigleb Stadium, dating back to last season when that venue opened. Their first touch. Hi, Brian Gleason. 70 yards in 6 plays. Kyle Bramble, 38 yards here, unscathed. An instant 7-0 lead. Next Highlander possession, more Highlander points. Bramble again. He averages 222 yards per game. That leads the state in rushing. 12 yards there, 14-0 to count. Red Devils try to get something going. Dalton Conway to Austin Hines. Remember, Hines was a member of that Jeff GRC Little League team a couple of years ago that went to Williamsport. But the drive was stopped later. Conway's pass tipped, picked off by Josh Hack, the 15th. And if you smell another Kyle Bramble highlight, then you make good smell with your face. 42 yards to the house, 59-21, all Floyd Central. Bramble, 18 carries, 212 yards, all in the first half. Back here in the Ville, Central continued its rugged early season, hosting Manual, the 10th-ranked team in 6A. Took the lead over the Crimsons in the second quarter. Darren Powell plunges his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion made it 14-7. Yellow Jackets didn't take long for Manual to respond. How about 82 yards on 2 plays? All of them came thanks to the feet and speed of Darmonte War. 80 of said 82 yards here. That made it a 14-13 game. Close to the end of the half, Central driving. And you know, it helps when Anthony Wales can improvise. The pitch from Taj Milliken. One of the best juniors in the state, goes all over the place for positive yardage. It's like Kent and I back in the day with the Nerf football. Only this guy is a lot better than we ever were or will be. Later in the drive, Milliken, 3rd and 5. Nice snag by Darius Jones. Milliken scored on the next play to make it 21-13. But all Crimsons in the second half, folks, the final, they win it 31-21.
Our Kendrick Haskins are one of the top quarterbacks in the state at J-Town, and
he's going to tell us if Trinity knocked off another Buckeye State power. Hi, Kendrick.
Hey there, buddies. I feel like I'm at the small table at Thanksgiving. Anyway, I kicked off my night at J-Town, a matchup of 2 top 10 teams, 4A number 5 Western, visiting the 5A number 10 Chargers.
Over at J-Town, they have the Williams sisters working for them. No, not Venus and Serena, Cheyenne and Sierra. The sisters couldn't have liked what they saw early. Western quarterback Craig Williams keeps it on the read option, takes it off tackle and scores. 2-point conversion fails. 6-0 Warriors. The Chargers looking to answer. Joey Pierce looks deep and finds Demetri Gibson. That set up this pass from Pierce to Harry Cross, who catches a touchdown just on the other side of that goalpost. J-Town gets the 2-point conversion, 8-6 Chargers. Early second quarter, the Warriors kicker Miguel Fernandez nails a 39-yard field goal. Western wins the nail-biter, 22-16 in overtime. Down Shelbyville Road at Trinity, Tristan and CJ in the house checking out Cincinnati Sanex at the Rock. Early fourth quarter, the Bombers' Sean Dugan bombs a 45-yard field goal, 17-7X. Trinity answers. Joey Crenshaw knocks home a 37-yarder, 17-10. Trinity with one last chance to send it into overtime, but quarterback Travis Wright's pass is picked off by Andrew Aaron. Sanex holds on to win, 17-10.
Trinity would travel to Bowling Green next week, try to get back in the winning ways. They was a little bit outmatched. Sanex had a lot of big guys out there, like twice size Trinity's players.
Cincinnati Sanex knocked off our Sanex and then Trinity in back-to-back weeks. Coming up, the Civil War in Oldham County.
And we're going to introduce you to an amazing young man at Breckenridge County. Take a look.
Play 3's Touchdown Friday Night is sponsored by Subway, Hardy, MST Awards, and KFC.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to the show. Time to present this week's Touchdown Friday Night Player of the Week. For a second straight week, it goes to Floyd Central's Kyle Bramble. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. My blockers did great again this week. Hopefully we can keep her up at this game versus Jeff. It's a big rival game, so really hoping to beat him. We haven't beat him in like 7 years. So. That's
right. We're just talking about it. You keep winning this thing. They're going to have to rename the award the Kyle Bramble Award. What would that be like?
That'd be great. Just thanks to all my voters, all my family members and teammates that vote for me. And we're doing a great job this year, and we hope to keep it up.
All right. He has another good game. We're going to have to nominate the offensive line here at Floyd Central. Give them their props. All right. That's going to do it. Kyle Bramble this week's Touchdown Friday Night High School Player of the Week.
He's going to be a candidate again. Time for our craziest fan. This week's winner is Barb Middleton. She gets either a U of L or UK t-shirt and a $15 gift certificate to the new Fan Outfitters in the Shelbyville Road Plaza.
And folks, to be next week's winner, all you have to do is submit a picture. The info is all on the sports page. Just go to wave3.com.
All right, let's get back to the football. Bradley McKee checked out 2 rivalry games. 2 top 10 teams faced off at Christian Academy.
And, of course, the Civil War tonight in Oldham County.
Oldham County, a big rival game between South Oldham and North Oldham. First play for South Oldham. Ball is handed off to Chase Lightfoot, who makes a few people miss before he is off to the races. Watch him take off for 55 yards for the touchdown. South Oldham goes on to defeat North Oldham 29-7. Over here at Christian Academy, we're in the second half where the score is 10-7, Christian Academy over Holy Cross. We have to see who's going to pull this game out tonight. On another note, Christian Academy was able to donate over 1,800 coats to Wayside Christian Mission for their annual fundraiser. With only a minute and 48 left in the game, Holy Cross kicker Shane Miles kicks his 29-yard field goal, putting them up 18-17. Christian Academy has one more chance, but quarterback Jacob Richter is picked off by Cameron Scott. That was the ball game, guys. Holy Cross comes away with the victory, 25-17. Bradley McKee, touchdown Friday night.
All right, thank you, Bradley. Inspiration has been a key word when talking about Breckenridge County football over the past few years.
You betcha, and it's all because of a young man who makes nothing but one-handed catches on the field. Not because he wants to, but because he has to.
He's a leader in our school and on our football team, and always has a great attitude. And he never looks at himself as somebody that has a disability. Just awesome kid.
You'll get no argument from anyone that knows Chance Anthony. The Breckenridge County senior was born without the lower half of his right arm, but that never stopped him from doing anything.
When I was born, the doctors told my parents that they would miss it more than I would. And so, I mean, it's just something I never had, so I never really had it to lose. I wore Velcro shoes for quite a while, but there got to a point where I was like, I'm just going to have to learn to tie it. Learning how to tie the shoes was one of the biggest problems I had growing up, but other than that, not really much issues. There's a reason for everything, and I mean, you see that. People around here look at me as something special and really look up to me, the little kids and stuff. That's just a miracle that God could put somebody like that here, and it's kind of cool to be able to be like that, be a role model.
We always make mention of all the kids when they do positive things, but Chance is always up in there doing positive things. So he's very inspiring. He makes me want to soar. I mean, it's just incredible.
And something incredible happened last week in the team's first win of the season over Adair County. Chance, the leading receiver for the Tigers, caught the first touchdown pass of his career.
Wow. The catch and everything was kind of wowing, but to me, just to be able to stand there and finally, it was just like a lift off my shoulders.
I felt bad for throwing it straight up to him, he had to tip it around a little bit to get it, but it was nice getting him the first one.
Made for a better highlight, though, if he's doing a tip drill out there, isn't it?
If he's working hard for it, as long as it's good, as long as we score.
Now it's just second nature. You expect it every game.
I hope so. Hopefully Friday night I can get another one.
I mean, no word if he got another one tonight. They're playing Hancock County. It's a big rival for those guys, but hopefully he makes catches again, the leading receiver on the team. He's also a basketball player for the Tigers.
Great stuff.
Yeah. All right, now let's talk about the college guys. It's a pretty big weekend, you know. U of L hits the road for the first time tomorrow.
All the way across the country. The Cards at number 25, Oregon State. The Beavers, by the way, they've won 8 straight home openers. They're expecting over 45,000 fans.
We got to have great composure. Going into a hostile environment like that, Oregon State is, that stadium, those fans, great fans. They're known for, really disturbing the other team, their offense especially.
It's one of our biggest non-conference opponents, I think, ever to come in here, at least in a long, long time. So we're glad to get this on this contract we had with Louisville to get this return engagement and bring them to the West Coast and play this game.
A long way for that audio to travel. UK hosts Akron tomorrow night at 7. It's the Cats' final tune-up before they kick off SEC play at number 10, Florida.
And you know who continues to impress? Randall Cobb. You betcha. In 2 games, he has 1 rushing touchdown, a punt return, a touchdown catch, and a touchdown pass. He is fueled by the naysayers. And you know what? It seems to be working.
Yeah, I have been around those guys before. But they're a rare breed, and Randall's that type. He lost the cornhole tournament this summer, and it was ugly watching his respond. He couldn't wait to get on the practice field, so he could win something, because he knows he always wins here on the field.
It'll be a big day in Bowling Green for the first time ever, a Big Ten team visit.
Should be fun. IU looking to improve to 2-0. Western trying to snap that 22-game nasty losing streak.
Oh, it's very important to just get a win, It ain't going to be easy. Everybody look at it was Indiana, you should get a win now. Indiana's in the Big Ten. Well, what are we talking about, guys? In the Big Ten, it's not going to be easy. We know that. We know it's going to be tough.
We know what we're getting into, and that's why we prepared with the crowd noise that annoyed you during practice today, because we're preparing for what it's going to be like there. But I really think that with 16 days off, so much of it is about us.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll see if we get him a shirt. Good night, everybody.
Wade 3 Touchdown Friday Night was sponsored by Subway, Hardy, MST Awards, and KFC.